So I've had this really good comment on one of my videos, on one of my recall videos, that calls me out and talks about how my video doesn't fit their situation and they can't find anyone on YouTube that really answers their recall situation perfectly. And they're absolutely right, but let me explain why.
So when I first started dog training, we were trained how to, particularly in a class situation like this, to look at the people you've got, and there would be some people who would struggle to do the exercises in a conventional way. This could be because physical disabilities, maybe a different learning style, lots of different reasons. So we're always looking at ways to adapt the exercises to the people you've got. Now the trouble is, YouTube doesn't work that way.
So you're going to find a couple of different types of dog trainer on YouTube. There's going to be the one that goes for those big numbers. That's pretty much their job, is to be on YouTube making content. That's how they make their money. Nothing wrong with that. And then there's people like me who haven't as much time to make YouTube content because it's really just an advert. It's a marketing tool for my dog training face-to-face business. But both, to get any traction, to get our videos out there, we need to pick subjects and pick exercises to appeal to as many people as possible. Otherwise, YouTube just isn't going to share it. So this is why you're finding it very difficult to find a YouTube channel for your very specific situation. Here's the original comment I got that I'm talking about. It's from Biggie Audi. And it says, "Old man here, walking stick, can't run anywhere. Difficult to let out a reel in a long line. Bass baritone voice, struggles with high squeaky sounds. Any ideas how I can make myself interesting and a magnet for recall? I have yet to find a trainer on YouTube who addresses the older owner who still wants to have a dog and give it a great life. Be more interesting than the distraction is not really helpful." Yeah, and that's a really fair comment. In fact, it is frustrating when you're told to be more distracting than the distraction. But the only reason you're being told that is because you haven't trained your recall. So what I mean by that is you're still at the stage where recall is a choice. You're having to be distracting to get your dog back. What we want to do in your situation particularly is work in a low distraction environment and build up that recall cue really slowly. So it's not really a choice, it's a reflex. So in a remarkable twist of fate or irony, whatever you want to call it, during making this video, I've injured my foot and I can't actually put weight on it. So I'm going to have to do these exercises. So if we're trying to get our recall cue, we want that cue to be a reflex to come back to us. We want to go right back to the beginning in a non-distracting environment where your dog can't find something better to do or get away. You want it focused on you. You want a very tasty treat in your hand. Throw that treat away. Raffy, come. Good boy. Well done. Throw another one out. Raffy, come. Good boy. Maybe drop a treat by your foot. That recall cue just means great stuff happens by your feet. There are lots of ways to adapt these exercises. If you want to change your recall cue, if your voice isn't particularly strong, like you say, you could use a whistle. The only trouble with a whistle, you've got to be really consistent with the sound of the whistle, and remember to bring it with you everywhere. Good boy. Take your time to find that one. Raffy, come. Oh. Good boy. Well done. So I would spend loads more time at this stage in your non-distracting environment, getting that cue to mean great stuff happens by your feet. Hey. Raffy. He's found it. Raffy, come. Good. And then maybe the next stage is taking this to a more distracting environment, but let's go for something more realistic. Let's go to an enclosed dog field you can hire, something like that. Alternatively, hire a dog trainer to help you and do the exercises with the long line. A dog trainer could do that. Get a family member to watch a YouTube video with you or a dog training video with you, and get them to do some of the more difficult exercises. And we're getting to the stage where you don't have to be, the idea is not to have to do these things. The idea is putting in the groundwork when we just say the word. What's this, ref? come. And they come back to you automatically. There's no one-size-fits-all exercise to dog training. You have to adapt, and really don't be afraid to ask for help. So YouTube may not be able to give you tailored advice, but it can spark ideas, but don't be afraid to tweak it, adjust it, and go get help. When we're on YouTube, we don't know your dog, your situation, your breed, your body, your way of learning. YouTube wants us to swing for the fences and go for as many people as we can possibly get on their platform. So if you ever watch a YouTube dog trainer and think, this just isn't for me, then you're probably right, but there might be something in there that you could just take an idea from.